Hey everybody, Tim Herriage here. I just wanted to take a minute to update you on some of the stuff going on in the Texas legislature this year and how it's going to impact real estate investors. So the first video today, we're going to talk about the Texas property tax bills and how those have impacted investors and homeowners. So if you haven't been watching, the Texas House and Senate passed Senate Bills 2 and Senate Bill 3. And they're going to impact the property tax system, but also business owners in Texas. So I just wanted to kind of take a minute to dive deep into that. So first, let's talk about Senate Bill 2. It does a couple things. It reduces the maximum compressed rate for all school districts in Texas, which basically means the school district can't raise the taxes more than a certain amount without getting voter approval, which kind of prevents the runaway spending in schools, right? Should make property taxes more affordable. Additionally, you know, the school district homestead exemption has been increased to $100,000. It was $40,000 before, which, you know, doesn't help you on your investment property, but if you live in Texas, you know, that's going to help you for sure. And then Senate Bill 3 is very interesting because what it did is it raised the total revenue exemption on franchise taxes from $1 million to $2.47 million. So before, if you didn't make $1 million in revenue, then you didn't have to file franchise tax. Well, you had to file, but you filed a no tax due. Well, now it's been raised to $2.47 million. So there's a lot of people that I know that were kind of running a multi-entity structure to avoid that franchise system. Makes it easier and ultimately should keep more money in the business's pockets. Helping small business owners. So now if you make up to $2.47 million in revenue, you're still exempt from franchise taxes. You know, and when you look at the new bills and what it does with property taxes, you know, by limiting that maximum compressed rate, it makes homeownership more affordable and it lets your investment properties cash flow better, which allows you to finance more, which allows you to not raise rents, which allows you to even, you know, potentially refinance and get more equity out. And it just helps all around as an investor to decrease expenses because rising expenses, you know, make rents go up for families. There's, you know, personally, as a guy that owns a homestead, I love the fact that now, you know, I got another 60 grand I don't have to pay school taxes on, when school taxes are kind of the highest portion of that. And then, you know, I already talked about Senate Bill 3. As an investor, your property is now limited in the annual increase, right? So now they can't go up more than 20% a year on most properties under $5 million. So I don't know about you, but recently, you know, some of my tax bills have kind of popped my eyes off the paper, but at the same time, some of them I really couldn't argue with. So it should help, right? Kind of keep everybody in check and not go up too fast, because then if we have, you know, I've been doing this 20 something years, taxing authorities never have a problem go up, they always have a problem going down. So you know, that's kind of where I'm looking. So, you know, look, I recommend you read these bills. They're linked on my website. If you go to timherriage.com, there's some other provisions, like now there's elected officials going to be on the AR appraisal review board, which should really help. I don't know if you've been to one of those. It's kind of a kangaroo court, but yeah, I mean, that's it. Check out my website, timherriage.com. I've got a full detail of all of Senate Bill 2 and all of Senate Bill 3. But yeah, there were a bunch more changes to the appraisal review board structure, making them elected officials, limiting their scope and power, and also giving homeowners more options to dispute when maybe the appraisal district kind of goes a little rogue. So and that's where we're at. Tim Herriage, thanks for watching. Click below, like, subscribe, rate, review. Let me know what you think. If you have questions, answer below. Hop over to my website. On my website, there's going to be an AI-powered tool in these vlogs. It's kind of cool, where you can search and learn more about the new bills. So have a great weekend. Peace out.